this is how our room looked initially. It was quite plain. The walls were just white and it didn't really make the room look kawaii. So our attempt with this makeover was really just to make our room as kawaii as possible. My twin sister and I loved the Victorian era as well as the Rococo era. We loved all things kawaii. That was kind of our inspiration for this makeover. So what we're planning for the ceiling is to make it kind of look like the sky, so we made sure that we had the right colors for that. So these are the colors that we're going to be using. We got a pastel blue color and a pastel pink color. So because we were going to be painting, we decided to get some sort of paper to put it on the floor because we didn't want to get the floor to get any paint on at all. So this is what we recommend you guys to use. You can go to your local hardware store and you can probably purchase some of that type of paper. Maybe go to Home Depot. Now, we were also going to be painting the walls, so we need to cover our closet. So this is our clothing. And we decided to get a bunch of garbage bags to kind of cover it. We also had like special paper to cover the clothing as much as we could because we obviously didn't want our clothing to get any paint on and then, we'd have to throw it away. It would be complicated, but so as for the wainscoting, you guys don't know what wainscoting is. It's kind of like this very well-known design that you would see in the Victorian era. It's something that my sister and I really wanted for this bedroom, this room. Like I said, we are very obsessed with kind of the Victorian era. We wanted it to look sort of like a princessy room. So what we decided to do is we started kind of making our own, kind of like drawing out where the frames for this wainscoting would be. And then we got this sort of white wood that is meant for wainscoting. And then my dad ended up cutting some of this wood into specific pieces, and my mom and I began to kind of place them in my bedroom. So it ended up turning out really nice. My parents are very artsy and really good at this kind of designing things, and so they really helped us out with our bedroom. So super excited, and everything turned out looking super great. So since everything was kind of put in place, the base of the actual room and the wainscoting was there, it was time to paint the room. So obviously you want to paint the walls pink, but because you were going to be painting the ceiling blue, we decided to go with that first and then paint the walls of the bedroom pink. This is because we knew that by painting the ceiling blue, it was going to get some of that blue paint over onto the wall. So we said, you know what, we got to do that ceiling first. So obviously we had to cover the window as well as the chandelier that we had because obviously we don't want those to get any paint on. Even the handle for the door had to be kind of covered so that wouldn't get painted on as well. As you can see here, we finished painting the ceiling blue. We kind of opened the window a little bit just so that it could dry a lot faster because we still needed to paint the walls. But that was a really easy process, and it just turned out a really nice blue color because that's kind of our goal, to make it kind of look like the sky. Our inspiration for this was the La Durée shop. It looks kind of like the sky, so that kind of was our attempt for that ceiling. Now it was time to paint the actual bedroom pink. So this is kind of how it ended up looking. It looked really nice. We wanted it to be like a very nice pastel color, so definitely seeing the blue and the pink come together looked really nice. It was definitely what we wanted, and definitely like as soon as we painted the bedroom walls pink and the ceiling blue, it definitely gave a lot of color to the bedroom. Now we started by putting a bunch of the furniture onto our bedroom and inside because we have a lot of white furniture, and we decided, okay, let's see if that's going to work well with the room. We weren't sure if we were going to go with a more vintage Victorian feel to it or kind of a kawaii feel. Our furniture is just white, so that gives it a little bit more of a modern feel to it rather than that rusticy Victorian feel. So we kind of had to see, but we realized that maybe the wainscoting needed some, white painting. Maybe the ceiling needed a little bit more clouds. Initially, we were thinking, okay, maybe we don't need the clouds, but I said, you know what, we really want those clouds. We were kind of worried initially that maybe we couldn't do that nice ceiling, but we decided, you know what, let's give it a try. So for those, for the wainscoting, we decided to paint it white, and it ended up turning out really nice. I feel like that really finished off the look. That's exactly what it needed to make it a little bit more refined and much more cute. I think it's definitely going to make the furniture go really well. We also decided to form little clouds. So actually our little sister is really good at painting, does really great animation, and we asked her to make some clouds onto the ceiling for us. We hoped that it would work out. If not, then we said, you know what, we'll just paint the whole ceiling white if it doesn't work out. But lo and behold, she's an amazing artist, and it ended up turning out really nice, and it really gave that kind of cloud effect. It really looks like the sky, and my twin sister and I mean, our whole channel is kind of like a little bit of clouds theme, so really wanted some sort of clouds element into our room, and so that really turned out really nicely. It gave that very Victorian feel, and it looked very similar to L'Azuré, the shop. I believe it's in France, and it has that kind of blue sky. It all looked really great. I love that the white on the wainscoting, it really finished off the look. I said it made it look a little bit more refined, so it was very Victorian, princessy, Kawaii look. It just turned out really great. Now I did actually ended up painting the walls of the bedroom a kind of a peach color, because for some reason inside the room there's not a lot of light that goes in, so it kind of gave off a bubblegum feel, looked like a bubblegum pink color. We ended up painting the room a pastel pink with a tint of peach color, and it ended up looking perfect. Make sure to tune in for next week's video where I do a full Kawaii room tour. You guys are going to see exactly how we ended up remodeling our bedroom. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. If you do happen to subscribe, don't forget to press that little notification bell so you get notified of every new video we post on this channel. Don't forget to follow us at Cute Potago on our Instagram for more Kawaii in Japan content. Bye guys!